Ding, 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 ding. Hey, kia ora. Helen Brown's here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling, fun Friday. Woo! Welcome to Before the... hang on. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast, episode 1367. Am I going the right way on those numbers? I think so. Did I? Hang on. I'm just having... Oh, yes, we're going the right way. The brain's not operating, but it's Fun Friday. We have had a brilliant day, and I've just got back from seeing 2 houses tonight. Tomorrow we have 5 houses and 2 construction companies to visit, and should be done by 1. We start at 8 o'clock and we should be finished by 1. Yeah, we're getting an early start. But it's been a fun day. Zeffie got dropped off this morning at her regular sitter's place. We managed to get in with them last night after trying to find another sitter that could take her, but they either didn't respond, they didn't have availability, even though their calendars said they did, or Zeffie was too heavy. You know, she's 38 pounds, and we said, I don't take any dogs over 30. I'm like, okay. So we had a lot of fun with that. And then I reached out to my sitter and said, okay, if we make a modification, instead of doing the 2 nights, what if we just did the 1 night? I bring her over on Friday and I pick her up on Saturday on my way home from Buckeye. And she turns around and she says, well, actually, funny you should say that. She said, I was about to message you to see how you were doing. And so they had a crazy dog that they got that they were able to find somebody else to take. And so they said, we now have space so we can take Zeffie for the 2 nights. I'm like, awesome. So that aligned. And I thought, well, if that's aligning, other things are going to fall into alignment too. So we're going to come from a place of love and respect and gratitude, and everything's going to fall into place. So tonight we went out and we had a look at 2 houses, and the first one was nice. Liked that. It was 3 bedroom, and in one of the rooms that I said, okay, well, this would have to be the office one. It had a window seat. It had a Zeffie seat. We called it the Zeffie seat because it had a window seat there just for Zeffie. And she'd be able to keep an eye on the street. She'd be able to look out the front of the house. And so we kind of like that. It was the whole thing was all tiles in all rooms. There was no carpeting anywhere. I prefer carpet in the bedrooms. The family room I didn't care about because I could put a big area rug down. But in bedrooms, I kind of like carpet. But, they had a look around, looked in the nooks and crannies and things. And of course, now that I'm not looking at it to rent, to buy, I was looking at it through the eyes of a buyer this time. It just seemed different. I was like picking up different things and different stuff. So we did that. Then we went over to see the other one and walked in. Nice big room that you walk into. And then we walked in, and then we walked through this big archway into a kitchen, and it had a kitchen, dining, family room area. And I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to show you this. This one just cracked me up. I'm like, what the heck is that? Where is it? On the wall in the kitchen. Well, actually, hanging from the cabinets in the kitchen. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so first of all, hanging on the wall was, I don't know if you can see it, but a telephone with a corded telephone hanging on the wall. And then just along from that, hanging underneath the cabinets, was this. And if you don't know what that is, it's a can opener. It's an electric can opener that you could hang from under your cabinets and use it to open your cans. So I thought that was pretty cool. A relic. And so we had a look around this house out the back and all of that. Flagstone patios out the back need a lot of work on them because the flagstones are not level. And they haven't filled in the gaps. But the flagstones have basically just been laid down and nothing's been done to level them. There's no grout or whatever that goes between them or whatever. It's not there. So they'll need a little bit of work. But it had carpet in the family room, it had carpet in the front room. So you kind of come into like a living room area, which you could turn into a family room area with a TV, turn into your home theater or something. I have other ideas for that one. So went through the archway into the kitchen, and there was a kitchen, dining, and family room, a great room area, and a nice big space. Then went. I'm opening and closing everything. It's amazing what you find. So I opened up the pantry, and sitting on the The only thing in the pantry, which I expected to be empty, was a lone can of Diet Pepsi. So Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke? Pepsi. It's Diet Pepsi. And I says, do you think we should put that in the fridge? But all new kitchen appliances, the oven, the microwave that hangs above the oven with the expeller and all of that, the refrigerator, the dishwasher, all brand new appliances. And I was just like, that is awesome. And as I'm turning around and I'm looking, something catches my eye. And I went, oh no. And she goes, what? I says, they have a purple room. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, it's purple. They've got a purple room. And sure enough, one of the bedrooms has this light lavender color on 3 of the walls. On the 4th wall, it had a darker purple, and it had been sponge painted with lighter purple, with like 3 different shades, like 3 different shades of purple on this wall, and it's all been sponge painted. And then I looked up at the fan and went, the fan matched the wall. They had sponge painted the fan blades as well, and I thought that is really cool. I'm like, okay, this is my room, this is my office. There's my backdrop on this purple wall. And she said, oh, you could put a big logo there. I went, no, you don't disturb the purple. So, but we looked at the rest of the house, and all the bedrooms had carpet in there. They had carpet in the family room area, in the dining area, in the big room at the front, carpet down the hallways. The only thing that wasn't carpeted were the bathrooms, the laundry, and the kitchen area. And went out in the backyard. They had a lot of grass area out. They had a good sized grass area out there, which you could do in like about 10 minutes with one of those little push mowers. You know, just that just you push it and the blades turn. Yeah, one of those manual power ones. So I figured, well, that wouldn't be expensive to buy one of those, and wouldn't need to make noise. It just goes as you cut the grass. So that wouldn't take much to cut that grass with that thing. But yeah, it was actually pretty nice. And so it's sort of like, she said, like, you want to, and I'm sort of like, okay, so we're doing the financing right now to see if we can get if we can pre-qualify and all of that sort of stuff. And as soon as we find that out, then we can start making offers and things. But that was pretty cool. But we still have 5 houses to see tomorrow and 2 construction sites to visit. So we may find something even better tomorrow. We don't know. But so far we have a front runner. And I said, Ashley, I said, when people ask me, why did you buy this house? I'm just going to say because of the purple room. Despite the fact that I loved the layout, I love the flow of it, my reason for buying this house would be the purple room. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So it was really cool. And not far away was that they have a park area there for the local community, that local, I guess, HOA to use. It's like an HOA park space that you can go walking in. They've got these paved pathways that meander through this green grass area and stuff. And there's like no playground there. It's just all trees and seats and paths that you can wander on and things like that. And it's just a nice little green space. And that's across the road behind the houses that are across the road from this house. And so I was like, that's pretty cool. And it's in an area that I would like to be in. So everything was like falling into place. Now we just have to see what else happens. But that's kind of the cap for the Friday. And I know I have to be up. I have to leave here at like 7 o'clock in the morning. But I've got my alarm to leave at 6:45. Simply because it's about an hour drive from where I am to where the first houses we're going to see. And then all the other houses are within, a 3, 4, 5, 15-minute drive of each other, based on which one we're going. But Ashley set it up so we basically start over here and we go down here and we go over here and we go around this loop here and we come back here. So it's following a path and we don't have to cut back. We're not retracing steps to get to houses and stuff. It's like almost like this weird loop shaped thing. And so somebody said to me, you'll be exhausted tomorrow. I says, yes, nap time is at 2:30 p.m. I said, well, we finish the last appointment's at 12. We'll probably be there an hour if we're there that long. And then I got to drive home. So I said, yeah, nap time will be at 2 o'clock. It's meant to be, today it had 100. We had our first triple digit day today for the year. Tomorrow it's meant to be like 99, I think, for tomorrow. Let's see. Just waiting for it to come up so I can see. Yeah, it was 100. It hit 4 digits hit 3 digits today. So we had 100 today. Tomorrow's meant to be 99. Sunday is 100. And then Monday we go 95, 88, 89, 78 on Thursday. Yay! Cold day. Oh, it gets down to 55 overnight. Yes. Good night's sleep that night. And then we go back up to 82, 85. Then we sit in the 90s, like low 90s to high 80s for the next few weeks. But the cool part is that my lovely, amazing neighbors said, we're actually leaving and we're going to be away for a week. This is the day we leave and this is the day we get back. So feel free to park your car in our carport. And I'm like, okay, thank you very much. I will. And I remember to do other things today that I've been meaning to do for a while, like getting the preferred vendor list so I can get the RV fixed up and make it roadworthy, at least so we can take it out for a drive and stuff, or get it to a workshop where they can work on it. So everything's been going. It's been flying nicely today. Drop Zephyr. I've got a couple of errands done. One of them stopping at the thing, and then I suddenly thought, oh, what have I got for lunch? I thought, I sort of remembered, we have now we have had a cafe here at this resort for as long as I've been here. There was a time when it was closed down, then they opened it up, and I can't remember what they did, but it was stuff. It was like a lot of tacos and Mexican type food, which I don't eat because of onions and spice. But then they changed it, and it became the Hummingbird Cafe. And so I thought, I've always been wanting to go try it. I'm here now, and I've been into the office to talk to them about maybe extending beyond May 31st. And so I went in, so I thought, I'm just going to pop around the corner and go to this Hummingbird Cafe. Well, it was actually an actual cafe all set up with booths and tables and all of that. And I'm like, wow, I just thought it was come in, order, and carry out. And they said, would you like to sit? And I went, no, thank you, because I knew I was coming up, having to get online and everything for work. And so ordered the sandwich with some hot fries and the milkshake, and I did a blueberry chocolate milkshake. Because she said, we've got chocolate and strawberry. No, I don't actually have any strawberry. So chocolate and vanilla and blueberries. And I went, would you be able to mix the blueberries and the chocolate together? And she looked at me and went, well, I guess so. So she did, and it was really, really good. And so the lunch was, I had a club sandwich with the hot fries, and it was very filling. It was really good. I mean, the sandwich was like about this thick. They put a lot of meat in there. There was a lot of bacon in there. But it was a really good club sandwich. And I'm like, I'm probably going to go back and try that again. They're only open like Tuesday through Saturday. So I'll probably get used again at some point. But it was a really good meal. And of course they do break, and they're open only from like, I can't remember what time they open, but they're only open till like 2:00 in the afternoon. And they serve breakfast all day, breakfast the whole time they're open. You can get lunch stuff the whole time they're open. So if you want to go in and grab something for lunch to take with you to have later on, you're able to do that. So I thought, I might give that another whirl, because it was really good food. Good food, good prices, great atmosphere, very clean facility. So that was really cool. I got to do that today too. So I've had a very busy day, and I still have to go to the market. I got to go to the market to pick up some stuff for tomorrow so that I don't get dehydrated. I'm just having some coconut water here right now, which is why it's a funny color, to get some natural electrolytes in there. And then I'm going to have something to eat, and then whip out to the market to pick up some stuff for tomorrow. I want to make sure I have plenty of water with me. So water will be one of the things. Actually, if I leave a little earlier, I'm going to check to see what time the supermarket opens, because there's a supermarket next to my mailing box, and I have to drive right past there for where I have to go tomorrow. So I might see what time they're open, and I can go in there and grab the water and the snacks that I want to grab. And I might do that in the morning, because I'm going to take my cooler with me, which turns on whenever the car engine is running, because it works off a cigarette lighter, so it doesn't draw any power when the keys are turned off. So I might do that first thing in the morning on my way out, if I can get out of here in time. If I get out of here at like 6:30, I can do that. Yeah. Or I just might go get it done tonight, just in case. Decisions. Yeah. And now I just remember where the supermarket was I wanted to go to today from where I was the last place that we looked at. So, it's all good. And so my other plan is to get the recycling to the recycling bin this weekend, and I've got my couch. I've been stacking up stuff to take over to storage, as I've been packing stuff up that I won't need, that I don't need immediately until I get into the house, that I want to get out of the RV. So I'm starting to pack that stuff up. So I have a couch full of boxes. It's all laid out very nicely, very neatly in boxes and everything. So I might take that over to storage on Sunday before I go and pick up Seffi. But it's going to be hitting triple digits. I got to get over there early in the morning. Yeah. So anyway, that's it from me. I've waffled on long enough. I am out of here. Let us know what fun things you got up to today, being Fun Friday. And always make sure. So here's your lesson for the day. It's on my Facebook page, on my Facebook stories. I think I put it. But this is a picture. I actually took this in the cafe today. This was the pic. There was a saying that was up on the wall. It said, "Chocolate doesn't ask silly questions. Chocolate understands." I like that one. They had all these different things around, but that one stuck out to me, so I took a picture of it. There were hummingbirds everywhere in there, as far as, yeah. Belongs to that. Okay. Just looking at my photos going, I'm confusing myself with these. So anyway, go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys back here tomorrow evening around 6 p.m. Pacific time, and I'll give you an update on everything else. Hey, konera.